We're back here at Harding Stadium. Coach, I think the key is we've got to stop Barnett on first down. If we stop him on first down, 9 times out of 10, we force Galion into a 3-and-out situation. But Barnett, his first run, 7, 8, 9 yards, it's tough to stop.
Well, and that changes the whole complexity of your play calling. Second and short is a lot easier to scheme for and call offensive plays for than second and long. Just got to get low up front, boys.
Barnett. And I believe he's going to get the first down.
Well, and once again, second and short is a lot easier than second and long.
First down Galion at about the Harding 40-yard line.
Let's see if the Prexies can come up big here on first down, Coach, and force them into a second and long as opposed to a second and short. Galion has 2 backs in the backfield. We've seen this formation quite a bit from them here recently.
Well, we got to get a stop. Barnett ahead for about 6. You're going to bring up second and about 4.
Well, once again, right now the Prexies have no answer for Barnett. They have no answer for him.
Barnett again. Going to cut it up and breaks the tackle down to about the 26-yard line. Going to bring up a first down. I'm almost looking at looks like our defense might be wearing down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit there. But, I think a lot of what's happening there is we see our interior line is creating piles, and what's happening is Barnett's having to bounce it out. But our DNs and outside linebackers are kind of getting lost in the wash there.
And again, Barnett for about 5.
Brought down by Scott.
Well, once again, here we are in 2nd and 5. And at this point in the ball game, I think it's safe to say that the Tigers are going to keep running Barnett until we stop him, Like we've said before, if it's not broke, don't fix it. It's like Robert Abrams loses his helmet on the tackle.
Still makes a tackle.
Still makes a tackle. Based upon the rules in high school,
the ball carrier,
he has to come out of the ball game whenever a player loses their helmet. They have to come out for one play. So there we go. We got him in 3rd and medium here.
No gain. 3rd and about 5. Make it 3rd and 4.
Great play there by Robert Abrams.
This is where Harding's just got to dig down deep and say, look, we've got to win this football game. We've got to stop Galion's offensive drive right here. We've got to do something. Barnett on a delayed handoff, and I believe he's going to get the first.
Looks like he's a little short, Coach. It's going to be 4th and maybe about 1 here.
I think.
I could be wrong, but based upon.
First down, Galion.
Oh, I guess I got a bad angle up here.
17-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 17.
At this point, the Prexies just got to pin their ears back. I mean, Galion's not doing anything fantastic or flashy. They're just
smash mouth football,
grinding the rock.
Here we come. Stop us. And Barnett again. Breaks the tackle. Another 5-6 yards.
Brought down by first stop.
2nd and 4.
Once again, it's a lot easier to call plays when you got 2nd and short as opposed to second and long. But at this point, it doesn't really matter what Galion calls because the run's been working for them. They have methodically marched it down the field.
And the pile moves again, and there's a flag.
There's a flag.
This might be a break.
This
might be a break that we need.
That's going to be a hold. I do believe it looked like one of Galion's players. Absolutely.
Holding against Galion.
One of Galion's players was laying on top of Talon Fallbush. Looks like he was using Talon as, looks like he could have got a pillow, slept on him. For Pete's sakes, he was laying on Talon like he was a mattress. Good break for the Prexies there. Now, once again, it's going to be
Galion back.
Yeah, it's going to be second and long as opposed to second and medium. So that changes the complexity of the play calling here. It'll be interesting to see if Galion sticks with the run. Well, that's a spot foul, meaning that it is
like about second and 11, maybe.
Yeah, about second and 11, maybe second and 12.
12, second and 12.
And once again, that's a spot foul, which means they march it back 10 yards from where the foul took place. All right, let's see if this works in favor.
Timeout, Galion.
Timeout, Galion. Galion's going to talk this over.
So timeout, 8:12 remaining in the game. Harding 21, Galion 21. You're watching Marion Harding High School football, a Harding High School telecom production.
City Digital Academy is a Marion City Schools-sponsored, tuition-free, online accredited community school for students in grades K through 12 living within the Marion City Schools District.
We offer a home-based online learning environment with the benefit of one-on-one teacher support and individualized instruction. Our flexible learning schedules provide opportunities for students to work at their own pace. Computer and internet service is provided.
The Marion City Digital Academy is open 5 days a week and is staffed by certified teachers.
We are located at 360 Pennsylvania Avenue next to George Washington Elementary. Call us at 740-223-3882.
Marion City Schools, inspiring a community of achievement.
We're back here at Harding Stadium. Galion looking at a second and 12 from just inside the 20-yard line of Marion Harding. Big two plays coming up here for the Harding defense. Almost in a must-stop situation.
And I got to believe that with the chunks of yards Galion's getting running the ball, we're probably going to see a run here. And this is definitely four-down territory for him, so we're probably going to see more than one run here.
Fire the ball carrier.
Looks like that was maybe Noah Thompson on the tackle there.
Jacob Fryer, the ball carrier. Once we didn't see Barnett.
Brought down by Noah
Yep.
Thompson.
Or
Got
maybe
back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Good
and I
job
got to
staying
believe
home there
Guy's
by
in
the
two-down
Prexies.
territory here. You know, so it's important we stop. I got to believe Barnett's going to be
Well,
the primary carrier on these next two
Here's
plays.
the question, Coach. If they don't get the first down here, do you think they kick it on 4th down to go up 24-21?
Well, Guy's going to run out of time on the 30-second clock. It's down to 2 seconds. They just got it off. Back to pass. Rolling out. And the ball was incomplete. Broken up by.
Look
Didn't get
like
a number on that.
I'm looking,
Bryce
Coach.
Starner.
Nope. I believe that was Nick Middlesworth. Number 10, I think.
So, Guy in 4th, and they are going to set up for a field goal.
No, check that. The play was broken up by Noah Thompson. How I confused Noah with Nick Middlesworth, I don't know.
35-yard field goal attempt.
Well, and here we go, man. The Prexies were able to block 1 of 2 that they've attempted earlier tonight. So let's see if we can do it again.
This is kind of a gutsy call by Galion, I think. And Harding doesn't need to do anything fancy. And the kick is up.
Looks like it's good.
And the kick is
True.
good.
And the kick is good.
So with 7:15 remaining in the game, Galion takes a 24-21 lead over Marion Harding. You're watching Marion Harding High School football, a Harding High School telecom production.
Harding 21.
The Candy Shack and Cafe, conveniently located in downtown Marion at 187 West Center Street, welcomes you Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. or on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. to enjoy our homemade soups, one-of-a-kind salads, and always fresh, never frozen sandwiches.
Every day offers a delicious special, and of course, don't forget to finish off your meal with a piece of our delicious homemade Amish gourmet candy.
Have any special events, an upcoming wedding, or a surprise birthday party? Don't forget to ask us about our individually specialized catering services.
Harding down 24-21 with 7:15 remaining in the game. And, Coach, I think this is a situation where, we want Harding to score, but we kind of hope they don't score too fast. The reason is we haven't been able to stop Guy in this half.
Absolutely, I agree with you on that one. But, once again, Galion has the wind in their face. So.
And a big gust of wind. I think we might be able to get some pretty good field position here.
Well,
and Galion hasn't stopped us either.
Well, and I'm guessing here, baseball and Nick Middlesworth's last return, they're going to keep this one on the ground.
A little squib kick, and there's going to be a penalty. That's going to be a
penalty.
Spark. Yes,
absolutely. 51
spearing
dove head first
that's
into
give
our
us
gentleman on the ground. So that's a good break for the Prexies.
It's going to put us right around the 35-yard line of Galion.
Well, and number 51 there from Galion. I mean, that young
Personal
man,
foul.
He wasn't being malicious. He was just trying to get the ball. Unfortunately, he led with his head, and you can't do that in football, you know. Obviously for safety purposes, but that's a no-no.
Personal foul against Galion. That's going to.
Personal foul made hit on Galion.
So Harding will have it 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And again, Coach, what worries me is that the fact that we haven't been able to stop Galion in this second half, and we need to score.
Well, we haven't stopped Galion, but you do have to look at that last drive as that was definitely a win for the Prex. I mean, we did hold them to 3, but they've had 2 possessions and 2 scores. Actually, no, 3 possessions. We actually made them punt the first time, I do believe.
And we fumbled a snap, and I believe Galion got it, and they did. Wow. Not what the doctor called for.
Absolutely not.
Galion recovers the fumble, where they will have the ball 1st and 10.
Well, the only good thing about that is that Galion's got a long way to go.
Well, and this has got to be an important defensive stand here. We can't afford to give Galion any specific yardage here. And I got a feeling we're going to see Barnett.
Absolutely, Coach. I'd be surprised if Coach Hawkins does anything different than that. But, the Prex has got to remember there's still 7 minutes left in this ball game. We have 3 timeouts. I mean, this game is still definitely there for the taking.
Barnett ahead for about 6.
Barnett, the ball carrier.
Going to bring up 2nd and 5. Gain of 5. Barnett, and going to be close to the first down, but I think he's going to be a yard short.
It's going to be 3rd and about 1, Coach.
3rd and about 1. And the clock keeps ticking, 6:28 remaining in the game.
Pressure by Harold.
Well, situation like this, I've said it a million times, but you just got to get low up front and fill the gaps.
Barnett, and he's going
to be short.
Barnett, the ball carrier.
He's going to be on the short. It's going to be based on the referee's spot.
What I'm looking at right now looks like he's short.
I think he got it. Yeah, you're right. I think he's short.
Yep.
Now, this is decision time for Galion. It's going to be close.
Well, in a situation like this, Galion may go up to the line and may try to draw the Prexies offside. So whatever happens on this play, it's important that the Prexies keep their heads. Looks like the
official timeout for measurement.
Measure here. Wish we had the yellow line for you folks watching at home, but We do not.
I mean, we haven't stopped Galion, but we did stop them on the goal line stance earlier in the game. And if they get a first down here, I guess they're going to be short.
4th and about a half a yard.
I think it's about a foot.
Not even a half a yard, huh?
Inches.
Well, like we said before, and we've said many times, football is a game of inches.
I thought it was a game of yards.
Well, it is, but, inches, yards, yards, inches.
It's a game of inches in this play, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
We have a final. North Union 45, Pleasant 13.
All right, once again, it's important that the Prexies watch the ball here and do not allow themselves to jump off sides. The last thing you want to do is give them a first down.
Well, and with the shotgun formation that they went through all night, they're starting 4 yards back anyway, so that's the key right there. Barnett going to get the first down.
Barnett, the ball carrier.
Just a tough kid to stop, So Galion will have it 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line.
Well, and when you have 4th and inches like that, you get a running back there who can get a head of steam up. It's 90% of the time when a team goes for it on 4th and inches, they're going to get it. Very rarely do you ever see them stopped on 4th and inches.
And I don't have stats in front of me, but I got to say Barnett's got to be close to 30 carries.
Yeah, they have
and over 100
definitely
yards.
strapped the wagon to that young man.
And it's Barnett again. Cuts to the outside, and he's going to get about 4 or 5. That's the storyline tonight. Barnett.
Well, and if you watch a young man, Barnett just does a good job of finding the holes and following his blockers. Well, once again, the clock continues to tick down here. We're under 5 minutes in the 4th quarter.
Well, Galion's not going to be in any hurry.
Absolutely not. They're going to do everything they can to milk time off the clock.
That's why it's important.
Definitely have to get a stop here.
Why it's going to be important for us to get a stop. And
we got a flag coming. Generally, when it's coming from way back there, it's going to be a hold. So the good thing about that is it's going to stop the clock and probably, depending on what they call here, going to march the Tigers backwards. So it looks like we got a break here for the Prexies.
Chop block.
Oh, that's a chop block. That's a 15-yarder, folks. There we go. Is that a dead ball penalty, Coach? Did they lose downs on that?
No.
I'm not sure. We'll have to.
No, it's going to be 2nd and about 20.
Well, 20 yards to go definitely helps.
The break we needed.
Solve the riddle a little bit here. But once again, they have had some success passing the ball tonight. 2nd and 21. Galion in this pistol formation we've seen almost the whole second half here.
Barnett breaks a tackle but doesn't get much. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's the stoppage we needed right now. 3rd and 20. Big play coming up for Harding.
Time blitz right there by Roger Hammond. And for those of you guys watching at home, I don't know if you can see it, but the rain is coming down harder now.
Clock running at 3:44.
Prexy still have 3 timeouts, though. Check that, I believe. Yes, Prexy still have 3 timeouts.
I got to believe Galion now has got to play to win, and they got to go for a first down here. Playing conservative is not going to get it done. Pitch to Barnett. He's got room to run. He cuts it to the right. And going to be brought down a little bit past the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to be 4th and about
8 or
yards.
9. And I got to believe Galion.
Got to believe they're going to punt it here, Coach.
Not to punt.
Got to believe they're going to punt it here. I do believe Galion might have. No, Harding called a timeout here.
Well, smart timeout by Coach Brady. He doesn't want he wants as much time on the clock as possible when he gets the ball back.
Well, not only that, you got to line your boys up and talk to them about, hey, listen, if they decide to go for it, here's what we're going to do. If they punt it, here's what we need to do. You know, make sure you catch the ball, make sure we get no blocks, no stupid penalties. You know, you just got to get your troops together and talk to them and pick them up and let them know that, hey, there's 3 minutes left in this ball game, and we can go down and win this ball game. You just got to believe.
Well, no mistakes. You know,
absolutely.
And we shot ourselves in the foot a couple times tonight with the 2 fumbles and the interception.
Well, you know, like we said, if you win the turnover battle, generally you're going to win the ball game. And right now, Galion is winning the turnover battle. However, we are lucky to still be in a position to win this ball game. I mean, the
and
Predators
anything
played a
can happen.
fantastic game.
Anything can happen here too. He could have a bad snap. You know, the wind's in their face. Got to believe it's not going to be a very good punt.
Well, and you got to watch for a fake here. You never know.
Nice low kick.
Get away from it.
And Harding's going to be set to take over at the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. So with 3:05 remaining, Harding will take over.
Well, and you know,
and now it's going to be important that we get something going.
Well, and this is it, Coach. This is your ball game.
This is it.
This is it.
The team with the ball in their hands at the end, I always thought might win the game, and that looks like the situation tonight.
Well, once again, you couldn't ask for a better situation here. You couldn't ask for a more exciting Friday night football game than we have tonight between the Galion Tigers and the Marion Harding Prexies.
And I don't think we need to really be in a big hurry. I mean, I don't think we need to throw the ball. And there's a screen pass to Jordan Scott. Jordan ahead for about 9.
Well, you know, that's a good call there because you have T.J. Jefferson going across the formation, that jet sweep, and you know Galion watches film. You know they've seen T.J. Jefferson run that sweep.
They do not want the ball in T.J. Jefferson's
Absolutely
hands.
not.
Galion
so, you know,
does
that draws everyone's attention to T.J., and then you dump it off underneath to a screen there to Jordan Scott.
Swing pass. And Titus Douglas.
First down.
First down. Out of bounds.
Clock stops.
2:45 remaining.
Run out of bounds by Talbot.
Well, and once again, it should be noted that in high school football, every time you get a first down, the clock stops. So, you know.
This is where you dig down deep and you find out what your team's made of, you know?
Absolutely.
You're in the final drive. You need to score. No room for Mayer. And he's going to go long. Oh, and miscommunication. Threw it out of bounds.
Pass intended for Millsworth, incomplete. Pass line defending for Galion.
I think Ryan had a little room to run there.
Well, and you know, that was a smart throw by Ryan. I mean, he threw the ball towards the sideline. He threw it to where only his wide receiver, Nick Middlesworth, could catch it. And if Nick can't catch it, then it goes out of bounds. So that was a smart play by that young man who has grown up a lot in the last year.
Second
He's
10.
playing some good ball.
Oh, bad snap.
Get
Sayre
rid of it.
picks it up.
Throw it out of bounds.
Needs to throw it.
Sayre on the keeper.
And that could be disastrous.
Brought down by Moore.
That's going to bring up timeout for Marion Harding.
It's going to bring up 3rd and forever.
3rd and 23. And obviously Harding will be in 2-down territory here. Might see the little swing pass, or you might see the screen.
Well, you got to think Galion is definitely thinking screen here. So it'll be interesting to see what the Prexies call on this play.
Again, Harding's got the playmakers. You know, they have the ability to break a long one. You got T.J. Jefferson, Nick Middlesworth, and Titus Douglas. All three have speed that can break a game wide open.
Yeah, we most certainly do. We most certainly do.
Don't push the panic button yet. You still got 2 plays left, Marion Harding. And Galion's going to bring everybody back, so you got to give him some time here to throw. Good snap. Across the middle. Jefferson didn't get out of bounds, but got some yardage back. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 8. And with 2:08, timeout Harding.
So call their last timeout.
Their last timeout.
Coach Wessler called them in there to talk plays over, and this is it, folks. It's going to be 4th and 8. If the Prexies get this, we're still in business. If not, good night, nurse.
Yeah, but your gut feeling, I mean, 4th and 8. You just picked up a good 12, 13 yards on that play. You come back with the same thing. You a delayed draw. It's wide open.
Maybe a little reverse with the speed that we have.
It'll be an interesting call.
Well, either way, whatever they call, folks.
Here we go.
Let's hope for 8 yards.
The play of the game right here. Do or die for our Harding Presidents at this time. Titus Douglas in the backfield. Snap, back to pass. Got a man. Caught.
He caught it.
By T.J. Jefferson. First down, Marion Harding, 48-yard line.
You know, and here's the thing. We have 2 minutes left in this ball game.
Call it to 47.
We don't have to be in a hurry. We have 2 minutes left. We can take our time.
There we go. Complete to Evan McGeorge. First down. Harding at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Got a minute 50 left in the ball game, all right? Minute 50 left in the ball game. Great poise by that young man, Ryan Sayer.
Screen. Jefferson.
And the ball pops out.
Oh, the ball
right
pops
into the hands
out,
of
and
number
Gaines
5.
got it.
And the Prexies rally falls short.
Heartbreaker.
And once again, Coach, we talked about winning the turnover battle. The Prexies did not win the turnover battle. And there's a collective heartbreak in the home stands and on the Harding High School sidelines.
Evan McGeorge had a nice run. They can keep their heads up. I mean, there's nothing to be ashamed of here. Fumbles happen in pros. They happen in college. What's to say they're not going to happen in high school, and they do.
Well, and
that's part of the game.
Not only that, you're right, Coach. It is part of the game, and it is raining out there, and the ball is wet. And then these young men pour their hearts into the game, and you hate to see that happen. You hate to see that happen.
Galion calls a timeout with 1:32 to go in the game. They lead 24-21, and I got to believe Galion is just going to take a knee here. Harding can stop the clock one time. Yeah, no one play ever cost you the game. You look at what happens in the first quarter, second quarter. We had 4 turnovers tonight, and none of them were good, and they all cost us in some way or the other.
Well, and it's it's easy to look at one play and say, oh, if they'd have done that, or if we'd have done this, or we'd have done that. But, in reality, there's 11 different battles that go on every single football play, and there's how many plays that happen in this game. So, if something goes different on this play, then it could turn the tide of the game.
Oh,
so,
exactly.
Like you said, Coach, there is no one play that decides the ball game. Regardless of what people out there may think, there is no one play that decides the ball game. It's like Galion's just going to let the clock wind down here. And, once again, your heart goes out to the Prexies. They played their tails off. And, they're a fantastic group of young men who have gotten better week after week after week.
Well, and they still control their own destiny here in this league. I mean, Galion still has 2 losses. This puts Marion Harding at 1 loss, and with 4 games to go in the conference.
Yeah, absolutely. So if the Prexies come out swinging these last 4 games and play up to their potential, the sky's the limit. They can still win this league. They most certainly can still win this league.
And I believe that could be the last snap of the game. So your final score tonight here at Marion Harding, Galion 24, Marion Harding 21. You have been watching a Marion Harding High School Telecom production. We will see you in 2 weeks. Thank you.